The history of space exploration is often told as a contest between Western powers: United States, Soviet Union, then Russia and Europe. For decades, China seemed just a silent spectator. But while the world looked the other way, one of the most ambitious space programs in history was being quietly built. What few know is that China's relationship with the sky is much older than that of any modern nation. Over 2,000 years ago, Chinese astronomers were already recording eclipses, comets, and stellar explosions with impressive accuracy. Many astronomical phenomena known today were only understood thanks to these records. In 1054, a star exploded in the sky. Today, we call this event the Crab Nebula supernova. While medieval Europe virtually ignored the phenomenon, Chinese astronomers documented it in detail, describing its visible brightness during the day for weeks. This millennia-old tradition has not disappeared. It has evolved. After the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the country began to see space as a strategic territory. Initially, the focus was military: rockets, missiles, propulsion technology. But gradually, science took on a central role. The final turnaround happened at the end of the 20th century. China decided that it would not depend on anyone to reach space. It created its own family of rockets, the Long March, capable of placing satellites, probes, and space modules into orbit with increasing reliability. In 2021, China took a historic step. It put its own space station into orbit, the Tiangong, or Heavenly Palace. Unlike the International Space Station, it was designed, built, and operated entirely by China. This makes it unique. Tiangong is not just a political symbol. It is an advanced scientific laboratory. Experiments in microgravity, studies on cosmic radiation, fluid physics, space biology, and astronomical observations are conducted there, which would not be possible on the Earth's surface. Maybe the most impressive astronomical project in China is on the ground. Hidden among mountains in Guizhou Province is the world's largest single-dish radio telescope, the FAST, a colossal structure 500 meters in diameter. The FAST is so sensitive that it can detect radio signals coming from galaxies billions of light-years away. It has already discovered dozens of unknown pulsars and actively participates in the search for intelligent life signals outside Earth, something that China rarely enthusiastically shares with the international media. Pulsars are extremely dense neutron stars, remnants of supernovae that spin rapidly and emit beams of radiation. Studying them helps to understand the extreme physics of the universe. China today leads several research efforts in this area. When it comes to the moon, China also changed the game. The Chang'e mission series sent probes, landers, and rovers to the lunar surface. In 2019, China became the first country to land on the far side of the moon, a region that never faces Earth. This feat required unprecedented technology. It was necessary to position a relay satellite at a specific point in space to maintain communication with Earth, something extremely complex and that few countries would be capable of accomplishing. The Chinese lunar missions are not just demonstrations of power. They collected lunar soil samples, studied the moon's chemical composition, and helped better understand its origin and evolution. In 2020, China went further, launched the Tianwen-1 mission towards Mars. In a single mission, the country deployed an orbiter, a lander, and a rover on the Red Planet, something that not even NASA had done in this way. Rover Zhurong explored the Martian surface, analyzing soil, climate, and potential signs of ancient water. The collected data expand our understanding of the possibility of past life on Mars. And the future plans are even more ambitious. China is studying missions to asteroids, comets, and even a permanent lunar base in the coming decades. There are ongoing projects for their own space telescopes, capable of rivaling Hubble and James Webb. One of these projects is the Suntian Space Telescope. It is expected to operate in conjunction with the Tiangong station, conducting deep observations of the universe, mapping galaxies, dark matter, and dark energy. The search for dark matter is one of the great frontiers of modern astronomy. China invests heavily in this area, both in ground-based and space observatories. Many of these studies are still little known outside the country. What differentiates the Chinese space program is not just the technology, but the strategy. While other nations announce each step, China advances with decades-long planning, clear goals, and controlled communication. The result is a space program that grows steadily, silently, and extremely efficiently. China is no longer just a promise. It is a fully established astronomical and space power. Understanding the universe has always been a way to understand ourselves, and while the world gets distracted by fleeting disputes, China continues looking to the sky, building the future of space exploration, step by step, away from the spotlight. If this video impacted you, there are still many more mysteries of the cosmos waiting to be revealed. Follow us.